Hello and welcome to Get a Grip with me, Angela Scanlon.
And me, Vicky Patterson.
Now, this is the podcast, as you well know, where we talk about the realities of womanhood.
And basically dive headfirst in the chaos of life.
So if you're sick of being told to pipe down or calm down, or dare I say it,
get a grip, then you're precisely where you need to be.
Grab a drink, pull up a chair, whip off your bra and stick it up your arse. Too much?
Never too much.
So, they arrived.
Fucking hell, did they? You must have done next year, did you?
I did,
Good
I'm ashamed
girl.
to say.
Good girl.
Vicky has enticed me in with tales of escape to another land.
Just see it, Ange. Just see it.
I bought the fairy porn books.
We're reading fairy porn!
And it's not a trilogy, it's like 10 books.
Mate, and apparently, listen, good news if you really get into it, she has wrote other series. So I know, so we are doing, for all my fairy porn fans out there, we are doing a court of, no, is it a crown? A court of...
A court of wings and roses, a court of...
A court of thorns and roses.
There you go.
Akatar, that's what we're doing. So we're starting off with that. And there's 5 in that series.
Oh, 5.
But she has others. She has
Thank the Lord.
Many others. Yeah, honestly, because I have flown through them at a rate of knots. Yeah. Well, did you not see me breakdown the other weekend?
Well, I did. This is what prompted me.
Of course.
I messaged Vic. She's like, I've just had a breakdown. I was like, hon, are you okay? Because like, you can't be doing the boy who cried wolf.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Like, you're close to the edge at the best of times.
I know.
And I thought, she's literally crying out for help.
Something bad has happened.
And I said, what's happening?
I'd missed
I said, what happened? She said, what do you mean? I was like, are you okay? Yeah, why? It's like, you had a breakdown. She's like, oh no, I couldn't find my book. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I had been like working all day, and the thing that was keeping us going was getting into bed with my snacks and my fairy porn.
And sorry, are we just generally calling it fairy porn? Is that like the given name? Like what was 50 Shades referred to? Erotic novels?
Yeah, like I mean erotic novels. But I do think this whole like fairy porn is like a genre in itself. Fans of this particular series call it Akatar.
Akatar, which is what?
A court of thorns and roses.
Ah, Akatar. Okay.
Akatar.
Okay. Yeah.
So I believe fairy porn is all encompassing and, you know, a good name for the genre.
And so break it down, because I ordered the books, but I haven't opened the box just yet.
Fair enough. You need to make sure this is not the type of thing you just like flick through and open when the kids are there and your husband and you've got a million things. You need to literally sit down and be able to be engrossed, which I know as a mother of 2, a busy mother of 2 with a job, it's kind of hard.
I'm delving in deep, is what you say.
You need to be. It's just like, see, mummy's having a bath, lock the door.
Lock that door.
And go and have yourself an hour in Prathian.
And like, what am I doing? What are we doing?
Babe, you are getting fucking hot and flustered. Our some cunts with wings.
Our one maneuver.
Our some cunts with wings, mate. Oh, let us tell you.
So what? Like, so they're basically like people with wings.
Big fit fairies with wings.
Big fit fairies.
Big fit
and
fairies.
like, is there a plot or
I don't
are
care.
they flying around?
I don't care.
So what is it that gets you? Like, you've sold me
Shocking.
now on the 5 books. So what? So break it down.
Right. So let me just say as a little precursor here, I love to read. I'm a bookworm. I can easily do 5 books on a 10-day holiday. I fly through them. I'm normally like a crime, sort of a thriller genre, but I do like chick lit.
Yeah.
I like a good author. I really can spot the difference between what, in my opinion, is a really well-written book and a good writer.
Because also you're a really good writer.
I've always been interested in the written word. The written word. This, in my opinion, is not the best written stuff. And I have to tell you that, I have to warn you that.
So what, are we talking grammar or it's just basic bitch?
I just feel like I think she'll probably get better as it goes through. Maybe I'm reading.
Well, she's 10 books deep. She'd want to start improving quick.
But maybe I'm reading the first iterations, you know.
Okay.
What hooks you is not the way she writes or the adjectives.
The linguistic style.
It's the it speaks to something animalistic in a woman. It really does. Like, listen, I remember when someone wrote, whoever wrote it now, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
It was Twilight fan fiction. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
Twilight, the vampires.
Like as in Robbie Pattinson.
Aye.
Pattinson.
Stephanie Meyer, I want to call her. Anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
The 50 Shades book was fan fiction of that. And it supposedly
What do you mean now?
So what?
So someone read Twilight and thought, you know what? These need another world to exist in.
Essentially, people do
like
that.
A sexy world. Was Twilight not sexy? It was
Twilight was sexy enough.
Okay.
But what it is it's vampires, and you think, oh, that's the story. It's not.
No.
What is at the real bones of it is a woman who two men love. And apparently that speaks to women. Apparently that is what we all want on some level.
A double whammy.
I mean, I can't imagine anything worse than dealing with another fucking fella. But two fairies, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And sorry to be asking these
no, ask away.
Detailed questions, but like is it
there shagging?
Is it a star-crossed lovers thing? Like is she torn between two men, or is she literally sandwiched between two men?
Oh, God, sorry. Do you want spoilers?
Well, I feel like the plot's not that thick.
You'd be surprised. There's some fantastic things going on. Someone recommended them to me because I love dragons and that. And like me fantasy.
Sorry, back it up.
I love dragons.
And that. What do you mean? Like, in what? Like, give me context. You love dragons.
Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. I love dragons.
Okay. Yeah.
Read your book. Read your sexy book when the thunder's outside.
Under the covers.
Under the covers when you're reading about Rysand and Feyre in the Night Court.
Okay. And what are they getting down and dirty?
So, Erkan got really fucking excited when I brought them home because my makeup artist who recommended them was like, oh God, honestly, I could have rode the cock off anyone when I read them.
Because, oh my God, my friend was reading them while we were away and she's like, it's been very good.
Listen.
For the whole situation.
For the marital situation.
Yeah.
So that's what Erkan was under the impression of. He just thought, oh, she's going to get all fired up reading about these fairies. And then
Which is Jilly Cooper. That's like,
it's Rivals S.
Age as old as time.
And then now I'm going to reap the benefit.
Tale as old as time. Age as old.
Tale as old as time.
That's the one.
But actually, he is not reaping the benefits because I just want to shag the fairies.
So we just need to get him a pair of wings.
I don't know. But
like a little dress-up wing. Would he be into that?
Maybe.
Would you?
But a cosplay. I could be persuaded, yeah. Actually, that's how invested I am.
A little bit of simmering in a pair of wings. Tulle wings for a simmer. Perchance.
I could be persuaded. But it's just it's the characters in there. Like there's so many. Like, this one, everyone perceives him to be so like dark and brooding and evil, but it's truly hiding like a trauma and a kindness and a softness and desire to protect these
deep.
people. Oh, he's deep and brooding. Just wrap your rings. Wrap your wings around it.
And is that how they like seal the deal, wrapping the wings?
No, it's full on just.
They have the
other
shagging bits. Okay.
If you get the mating bond, Ange.
What does that mean?
You'll blow through a fucking house, mate, with a mating bond. You will. When you connect, when you mate, when you realise you two are meant to be.
What happens? Something big shakes.
Yeah. You
shut up.
It's like animalistic, mate. Honestly, babe. I get a bit like embarrassed when I'm reading them.
Oh my God, I'm blushing.
Yeah, honestly, they're so good. But then you stop feeling embarrassed and you're just like, this is fucking great.
Okay, so is it that? I'm guessing they're not on Instagram.
What, like the fairies?
Exactly.
No, because they're not real.
Yeah.
What are you asking me?
I mean, the world in which they inhabit. It's less to me about the wings, and it's more about the fact that they just do not have all the bullshit. They're not waiting for a tube. They're not scrolling TikTok in the middle of the night. They're not batch cooking. Like they're just living their lives in the fields.
Oh, so you saying you feel like it's the escape element. I feel like definitely there's a part of that. But also it's like, like what it boils down to is when like, I feel like somewhere in me that I didn't realise I wanted to be like really desired.
Okay.
And like outside of the normal confines of a lovely, healthy, happy relationship.
Okay.
You want to, I found out through these books that I want a man to go to war for me. And I didn't have myself pegged as that type of gal.
Okay.
I thought I would be repulsed if someone was like,
swinging their arms.
You're mine, you're coming home. And actually I read those books and I'm like,
oh, interesting.
Can I just show you? So they've started to make AI like recreations of it because there is no TV series yet for us to look
But has it
over.
been bought? Have the rights been?
The author, Sarah, was in talks with Hulu and Disney, and apparently they were taking in a direction that she wasn't creatively comfortable with, so she pulled the plug.
This sounds like one for Reese Witherspoon.
Well, let's get her on it. Look, this is, oh my God, quotes that make me, this man makes me unwell.
What's happening? Okay. Oh, she's freckly.
Yeah,
we
she's
love her. And he's glittery.
Oh, baby's the Lord of the Night
Okay,
Court,
so he's
mate.
got little pointy ears.
Well, because he's a fairy. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I thought that was more of a pixie situation.
I don't like how you're picking bulls.
Am I not? Okay. Oh, and that him as well. I love Riceland. Riceland.
That's where he lives. That's Valaris, Night Court.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's a Disney prince, really, isn't he?
It's giving a bit of that, but it's darker. It's far darker.
Is it? In what way?
In all the ways. There's a lot of death.
She's got a lot of tattoos, which a Disney princess would not have.
She didn't always. There's a story to them. I won't ruin it for you, but it's fantastic.
I'm waiting.
But she's really caught in like a love triangle.
Okay.
And like,
she's got a bum chin, which I didn't see coming.
well, you can imagine her any way you want, babe. This is just
He's
someone's.
got purple eyes.
He does. He has violet eyes.
Shit the bed.
It's very, what's the word? Targaryen. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. She's fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going in.
Well, the first book, Akata, A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Is it pink or yellow?
You are starting with the red.
Red.
I believe. I think you start
Okay.
with the red, then you go into the green, then you go into the pink. I'm currently on the pink.
Okay.
And I don't want to be anywhere else but in Proythian.
Okay, Proythian.
Proythian. P-R-Y-T-N.
Do you know what the biggest fear for me is?
Go on.
Maybe it's not a fear. Maybe this reawakens the high priestess within.
Babe, I don't think that should be something you're afraid of.
Yeah, okay.
Embrace it.
Yeah, fine.
And embrace everything that comes with reading it as well.
Okay.
If you're feeling fruity, go for it.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for that
Fruitiness.
fruitiness to drop. Mostly I just want to shag fairies, but
Okay.
Irk lives in hope.
In hope.
He
And
lives in
look, if he gets them purple contacts, you never know what would happen.
Purple contacts and a pair of wings, and I might just let you wear it like a hat.
Away we go.
There we go.
Like a young Tom Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I'll tell you where we will not be having any fairy porn.
Where?
The
I
live
don't want to
show.
go.
The live show. Or will there be? Maybe you can take your wings off and fling them at us.
Fling whatever you want.
We'll be taking our bras off. Will we though? And we want our gagglers to take them off too.
We do indeed. Although we've just had a message from Jim.
Jim does not sound like one of ours.
No, I know. I'm very
Jim.
nervous, Jim.
Okay.
Ladies, I'm a straight, white, cis male.
Oh.
How did he get here? But I'd like to apologise, as this demographic is currently a pretty low bar. Oh,
You're telling us, Jim. At least you got a bit of self-awareness.
I was going to say he's a self-aware king. My question is it okay for me to come to the show, please?
What are your motives, Jim? I think it's important off the bat to get a sense of why.
Instantly we're suspicious.
Why?
Instantly.
Whose bra are you bringing, Jim?
I'm not sure if I can get a bra to swing around for charity, but I'd love to donate.
Keep your jocks on, Jim. How about that? It's not that kind of show.
I'd love to donate some other way if possible. Love you both, and I promise I'm not a dick.
Oh, I am though.
Yeah, you went too, you know what, you went too far with Jim.
I'm so sorry.
I love him.
But genuinely, I think it is important for us to address whether Jim should come.
I'm going for a hardcore yes.
How are you? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, me too.
Babe, Jim's so lovely.
Yeah, clearly, but like, is he going to feel comfortable with all of us?
The fact that he felt comfortable writing this message and
Babe, from the
listening.
safety of his own home.
Oh, he reached out, babe.
Yeah, okay, but what about if the hordes, I hope there are hordes of winged women are like, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck are you?
Jim. I'd say Jim. Enter at your own risk is my advice to you.
I think Jim strikes me as the type of person with a bit of backbone, a bit of something about him. If he is listening and enjoying us, Angela, he's not faint-hearted, mate.
Yeah, fair.
Jim
Fair
has
point.
got the cojones to deal with the gagglers en masse.
Okay, but you're
across
not
Wales.
allowed to take your cojones out, Jim.
Yeah, I feel
You
like-
got to keep them tucked in. The girls will be getting their bras off. You keep your jocks on.
But you
And
can
we've got a deal.
buy a bra and donate.
That's a lovely, lovely idea. Join us and Jim, if he dares, at Crosswires Festival on Friday, the 3rd of July. It's imminent. Sheffield Memorial Hall.
Nice, sounds fancy.
I feel like they wouldn't let wings in there. The show starts at 6 p.m, so you can get a good run into it if you bunk off work early. Tickets are on sale now, and the link is in the show description below and on our socials. Or, just Google Crosswires Festival, get a grip, and I'm sure you'll figure it out. And if not, do you know what? Don't bother.
I do feel like Jim is a good man. I have good feelings about him.
Okay.
And actually, I want to talk about good men this episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you find another one yet?
I did. I found there's at least 2.
Okay. This episode is sponsored by The Devil Wears Prada, the musical.
Now, with the second film just being released, obviously everyone is talking about The Devil Wears Prada. Quite rightly so. The second one was amazing.
It was a whole moment. And while many of us might have seen the first movie 1,000 times, you can now watch the original story live on stage. I'm excited. The idea of them up there on stage with all the outfits, all the drama, all the tension, all the passive aggression. It's good. It's juicy.
I am such a fan of both films, but also super excited to see the stage show because it's Vanessa Williams, isn't it? She's an icon. You'll recognise her from Ugly Betty. Oh, Desperate Housewives as well. Yes. She was in that. And as well, not to make everyone a little bit frantic, but it's our final summer in the West End.
Get moving. Get this though. The music is by the legend himself, Elton John.
And of course, it is packed with designer fashion. It is just a fabulous, fun and brilliant night out.
It is at the Dominion Theatre in London. You can get your tickets now at the Devil Wears Prada musical.
So guys, we want to tell you about another podcast that myself and Angela did. We were guests on it. It was really fun. It's called Rich Beyond My Wildest Dreams.
Yep, it is all about what we would do if we won a 200 million euro millions jackpot.
Woo!
Yes, indeed. And you can find our episode on their YouTube channel now. Just search Rich Beyond My Wildest Dreams.
What ideas did we go banch?
There was a river made of olive oil.
Yes. Yeah,
I brought Enya out of retirement to sing to me.
You did. I'm pretty sure I bought some sort of very prestigious, very beautiful, very luxurious ski chalet in Verbier.
Oh, there was that.
About a 35 million price tag. Light work.
There was also a little trip to the moon. Or a circumnavigation of. I don't think we even went off, but we're like, ooh, it'd be nice to see us from back there.
The moon definitely came up. You, somewhat practically, definitely suggested a tunnel from London to Dublin, like a Eurostar vibe.
Oh, yeah. Long overdue, to be fair. I think we might need to pool resources for that.
I'm sure I can find someone to get on it with her. Just search Rich Beyond My Wildest Dreams on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all podcasting platforms now.
Welcome back.
What in the world's been going on? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Since last Thursday.
What have I missed?
Take it away, Ange.
What in the world has been going on? Woo! Maybe, do you think we should bring Harry to the live show?
We could bring Harry to the live show.
Play a live jingle.
Also, sorry, when you said Harry, my mind went instantly to Harry from the Gladiators, i.e. Nitro, and I thought he'll get fucking eaten alive.
Eaten alive. Whatever
Eaten alive.
Jimbo.
What I want to talk about, Ange, is, so you know how we did that reel the other week.
It's raining men. Yeah.
Basically. We got a little bit of pushback.
We did, which happens sometimes. And you know what my favourite thing is? When the gagglers are like, I think you'll find, Derek, that's not exactly what the girls had in mind when they were talking about it.
I feel like, honestly,
you just have to stand back and let them at it.
When the gagglers, when the gagglers smell blood, I love it. And they're like, I think you're lost, hun.
I think you're lost, hun. And also, your grammar is appalling.
Yeah, it's your Y-O-U-R apostrophe, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I love it. But so we did get a couple of messages from angry men.
Just FYI, if you're not following at Get a Grip Love on Instagram, go and do it. There's a reel that we were inspired by. It was 2 Irish girls who did a content something. Anyway.
They were
fabulous. We've tagged them in there somewhere, I hope. And it was a thing, it's raining men. And then we were like, what we would actually do if it was raining men and we're vomiting in tan bags. Essentially.
It was lighthearted. It was tongue-in-cheek.
We love men, really.
Really. But yeah, what we wanted to say is that we do actually like men, just certain men.
Yeah.
Good men. It's very easy to cling to that man-hating, bra-burning, angry narrative that all men are rubbish because of the rise in popularity and the growth of this manosphere movement.
And all the angry, like loud, sometimes it's a volume thing, isn't it? And the dickheads are quite loud, whereas actually good men are at home doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Hate is always louder than, that quiet resilience that sort of smoulders underneath. But on the note of good men, we have spotted some this week.
We have.
And we feel like, just so everyone doesn't think we're angry man-hating feminists, because heaven forbid, we thought...
And also we're more like, I feel like that's quite it's a throwback.
It's a trope. It's a boring stereotype.
I like to think we have a little more nuance than that.
We certainly do. Although, listen, I'm not above hating a man and burning me bra. But in this particular instance, I am loving men.
It's very cute. So it's been around for a few weeks, I would say. And we thought it would die a death, but no. It seems like it has captured the heart of the nation.
And also, it's gaining pace, mate. I don't know if you've seen, but I'm sure it was The Rock. Did The Rock comment?
Stop it.
Yeah. And of course, he is a proud girl dad. So that makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, he likes to get his nails painted and have a little facial and have a little makeover.
It is the Pints and Ponytails, which has been doing the rounds on social media and is a really cute little group. It's led by the Secret Lives of Dad's podcast host, Matthew Carter and Lawrence Price. Now, I know Matt. He's married to one of my friends, Chessie.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's a lovely man. But basically, it's a group in London for dads learning how to do their daughter's hair.
It's actually really sweet.
I'm sorry. If you
and they're all having pints and there's like cans of hairspray and there's little mannequin heads and ponytails and they're genuinely, earnestly attempting to do pigtails in these little doll heads. And I would imagine Andrew Tate would have a fucking conniption if he saw it.
Oh, did you see what he said? He actually commented.
Oh, he didn't.
He did, because he can't. Like, his masculinity is so fragile, the bald creep. He couldn't even let men like this who are secure and comfortable and want to be great, proud girl dads, he couldn't even let them exist.
He's jealous of the hair on the head. Of course.
Oh, he's jealous of the hair. I think that's it. I think that is it. But he said, white men will never have nations again. They're simply a cooked race. It somehow makes you cooked or effeminate. Or
what does cook mean? Like a cooking hen?
No. So traditionally,
no, that's a cooked.
a cuckold. If a woman was to make a cuckold out of you, it's a very archaic and old term. It would basically mean she cheated on you. She'd some way emasculated you. Yeah. You have made a cuckold of me. It's very Shakespearean. But now it has been adopted and sort of like grown into this, he's a cook.
Oh, right.
It's often,
he's a fanny, basically.
Basically, it's completely misused. It's normally thrown around when someone is in fact a good or sensitive husband. It's fucking pathetic. It's misogyny and insecurity at its height. So yeah, you couldn't even let it be that. But I think what is actually happening here is something really special. It's the anti-manosphere, you know? And in a world that has felt quite bleak and quite disappointing and hopeless for a really long time as these misogynistic and manosphere influencers gained popularity and pace.
Yeah, and recruiting.
At a rate of knots. Yeah. What is actually quietly and slowly happening is the anti-movement, and it's men coming together to share their experience of being girl dads, of how to be better husbands, of how to be sympathetic, of how to just be better. And I think that is really, really powerful. And also just really cute. Like,
it's very sweet.
So cute. If I have a girl and Erkan goes to one of these, like, I might actually shag him again. I might.
But also, I think sometimes, you know, lads get a bad rap for like lots of reasons, some of them very founded.
Deservedly.
Yeah, but like I also think a bit like when people go, oh my God, it's so much effort being a woman. You have to like dress yourself. And I think
that.
Oh my God, you're missing out. Like actually you're missing out. And I think we have the freedom to go, does anyone want to make bonnets on a Wednesday? And like people will go, yeah, fuck it, why not? Or you can do these things where, you know, under the guise of an activity that's kind of
fun,
novel, whatever, you're actually, what you're doing is calling out for connection. And you're able to speak to people who are maybe in the same position as you, or possibly in a completely different position, but you have a connection with humanity in that moment, whether it's over wine or tea or whatever else. And actually, there are so few spaces for men to kind of do that. And I'm not saying like, woe is me, they have an awful time. Like they're grand. But
no, what audience aren't.
Yeah, but I think if you're not into five-a-side or tag rugby or fucking paddle, now,
which is also swinging.
Yeah, anyone didn't know. Sorry, I was on this morning the other day, and Jason Manford was on Lorraine, and he was talking afterwards. He's like swapping information with Craig Doyle about paddle, and then he said, "Do you play?" And I said. And he was like, "Oh no, you don't. I know. You think it needs to swinging."
Jason Manford, one of the good ones, ladies and gentlemen.
He said, I shared it in many WhatsApp groups.
That's really so lovely to hear.
Yeah. But anyway, yes, there are limited avenues and there's something really wholesome. And yes, I'm sure these fathers want to go to be able to produce a plat on demand for their 5-year-old at home. But actually, I suspect they are craving some level of sitting with men who are actually trying to be like they didn't have models from as men. Their fathers, presumably sweeping generalizations, went out, earned the money, came home to dinner, didn't change a nappy, like very clear roles.
Yeah.
So
outdated,
yes, we as women are totally, but we're figuring things out. So are they.
Yeah.
And I think they're suddenly go, oh my God, I don't get to rest on the weekend because I'm handed the kid. Like there's lots of stuff. And again, dry your eyes and welcome to our world. But I think sometimes the space for them to talk about like that is maybe important.
I think so too. And you know, I obviously we haven't got kids, but Irk, he'll go to like drinks with the lads or he'll go to football or whatever and he'll come back and I'll be like, how's so-and-so? Oh yeah. How's his missus? Oh, they broke up. What happened?
Lead with that.
Yeah, like what happened? Is he okay? I don't know. Well, is she all right? Like, do you know what I mean? They were together for 5 years. Honestly, Vicky, I don't know. Like there are opportunities for men to get together, but clearly they are falling short of having that connection.
And maybe the very nature of this being something that earmarks them as fathers.
Yes.
Active fathers allows them to have those conversations a bit like, I mean, we refer to Copperfield being like, oh, what's your connection here? And suddenly there's like a quick in. You don't have to do all the small talk. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to talk about your job. You're kind of going straight into family chat, which is usually what you skirt around as men, I think.
Yeah. And I just think there's something so special and positive about creating these spaces for men to go and share their experience of being a girl dad or feeling slightly overwhelmed or out of their depth or, you know, trying to be better, but feeling like maybe their mates who have no kids or sons or, you know, whatever, don't understand. So this to me feels like a step in the right direction and a bold rebellion against the toxic culture of the manosphere. And I just wanted to give them
a little proppy prop.
Little clap.
When I went away recently, Roy was home alone, obviously. And I don't know why. Maybe it was because it was for a few days. But when I arrived home, Rubes was like, can you please do my hair? Because he's not very good at it. So he'd obviously attempted, you know, that's my job, generally speaking. And so, he had tried and failed. But it reminded me of, I have 3 sisters and my mom went into hospital many, many years ago. And I have quite clear memory of us being kind of sent out of the car, going to school looking like feral, aware that we looked like just a bit dusty. That you're like, your man has no idea how to tie a ponytail. And that was kind of, you know, like quite vulnerable as a little kid to be like, what? That's it's basic. And I do wonder whether, yes, we're cheering these men off and like better that you're doing pints and ponytails than, you know.
Just pints.
Yeah, exactly. Pints and
prostitutes. I don't know. I'm sorry. It was the only other P I could think
I was going to say pints and prejudice. But yeah.
Pints and pork pies. That's better than prostitutes. I apologise to the sex work community.
Yeah. But I think, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it's pretty basic.
I knew you were going to get around to this.
Well done, guys. Like what, imagine if a bunch of mothers went viral because they had a little club called Wine and Willies.
Beer.
You know, or like football and Fanta. I don't know.
So, cocktails and comb-overs. That's the equivalent, right? Is it? I don't know. I'm not good at alliterations today.
That's old people have comb-overs.
Little boys have comb-overs these days. They're smart as darts, man.
Smart as darts.
But I know what you're saying. Like, yes, we are celebrating these men because it feels like a step in the right direction and definitely an antidote to the alternative that is out there. And they deserve a little pat on the back. But ultimately, like, is the bar just in hell that we are celebrating the fact that these men who knowingly and wittingly went into this situation, i.e. married life, parenthood, everything, and failed to recognize the ramifications, the responsibilities that came with that, and are now left being completely unprepared for being a parent? Like, are we really going to celebrate them just learning to be good parents? Because if we are, great, but fucking celebrate the women learning to do the same.
I know.
And learning to do it on the job without the cheer, without the
exhaustion and a nipple infection.
Exactly. Mastitis. Is that the word?
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Hideous.
I don't want it.
The worst thing. The worst. I thought I was going to die.
Brilliant.
I was like, please go downstairs and get me a smoothie, an iced smoothie. I woke up and drenched in sweat. Now, this is 8 years ago, but it's alive in my cells when I think about it.
The way you're talking about it lets me know it's still very fresh. My ma said I nearly bit my nipple off.
Oh, you hungry little bitch.
Horrible little child, you wretched little child.
How old were you when you were still on the dick?
Fuck off, Ash. It was last week.
But yeah, listen,
I gummed it.
Maybe we have got to, it's a bit like with children, sorry to reduce them to this, but like, if you keep
Jim
pointing
is not
out,
going to like this,
Jim is not going to like this, but he's in now, in for a penny, in for a pound.
I think we've just lost our only male influence. Nobody male listener.
If you can't handle it, can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, Jim. But I think that with children, right, if you keep pointing out the things that they're not doing right, you have to like encourage them. So I'm like, lads, well done, your pints and ponytails. What now?
Come on.
You know.
What's next? Are you going to learn to change a nappy? Are you going to do the night feeds?
Yeah.
Like,
and look, a lot of them do. And also I have one that actually is better at, aside from the ponytails, I would say,
we sit here.
Carries his.
We sit here and get very angry about men for two women who have two really good ones.
I know. That's what some people have seen us and called it out in the comments as well.
Have they?
They're like, oh yeah, the irony of you two shitting all over men when actually you've got two lads at home.
It's fucking Urquhart from his Finster, that. I see you, Roy.
Yeah. Do they have a support group separately for us?
Probably we could do one. But
anyway, look, keep platting them ponies, lads, and patting yourself on the back.
And listen.
Well done. Better than, joining Andrew Tate on the other side.
Baldy knobbers.
The very least.
Yeah. If you spot a story that you think we need to hear about, headlines, hot takes, or heated debates, please do get in touch.
Yes. Email us. hello@getitgreat. I don't know why an email feels so retro these days.
Formal.
Do
we have a contact for them to get in touch via Telegram and Carrier Pigeon also?
We love that.
Yeah.
Hit me up, not on the street. @GetAGripLove is the Instagram. I didn't give you the email, but you have it by now. The WhatsApp 07457 411 037.
And as always, we'll be back every Thursday, so please hit that follow button so you don't ever miss it.
Do hit the follow button, okay? Because we'll
here she comes.
slide into your DMs, do you know what I mean? And then there we are. You don't have to go foraging for us. And remember that if you're going to give us a review, which you should if you haven't done already, frankly, what are you at?
So bossy.
Remember that it is
5 stars or fuck off.
Bye.